Hello everyone, Stefan here. I'm one of the co-founders of Armor Wallet, and today I'm going to be helping you fix the problem with UV and UVX when dealing with Claude, especially when it comes to dealing with MCPs for Windows devices. So for this example, we're going to be using the Armor Crypto MCP. This might not work for all MCPs, but it's worth to give it a try. So for everybody that doesn't know, Armor Wallet is an AI-powered crypto wallet. You can think of it like ChatGPT and MetaMask and Unibot all rolled up into one. So you can talk to the wallet with prompts, and thanks to the power of AI agents, it can go out and complete transactions for you. So at the same time, this MCP, the Armor Crypto MCP, can give blockchain superpowers to your AI agents. So it can give you the option to create wallets, manage wallets, do swaps, do transfers, do DCAs, take profits, and so much more. We are updating the MCP every single week, so by the time this video is out, there's probably going to be more updates and more things that your AI agents can do. But without further ado, let's take a look at the problem inside of Claude. So something can happen when you open up Claude, which is this. You're going to open it and you're going to get this error, MCP armor spawn UVX ENO ENT. This is a UVX problem. Cannot connect to server, MCP armor crypto MCP, the server is disconnected and you get troubleshooting. So just to make sure we have everything covered, inside of your Claude, you need to have developer mode enabled. So that's going to be an option right over here. You go to the hamburger menu in developer, and here, first of all, you have enable developer mode. Make sure that is enabled. When you go to file, you go to settings. So this is where your MCP should be located. Developer mode, and we see that the Armor Crypto MCP has failed, right? So this is a big major problem. We do not want this to happen. We click on Edit Configuration, and we want to make sure that everything works. So I'm going to open the configuration right now. Let's take a look. So this is how the configuration should look like. It's pretty much the same from the GitHub that we have, and here we have the API key. So this should be what you have when you run into the UVX problem. Now, for the next thing is, we need to check if you have the correct UV version installed. So I'm going to go to the command prompt, which is right over here, and I'm going to bring this over here. So let's make sure we have everything set and ready. So here in Claude, we're seeing that UVX is the problem. This is the main problem. I'm going to go here and I'm going to write UV space, 2 dashes, and version. And if the command prompt says UV is not recognized, this is most probably your problem. UV is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program, or a batch file. The next thing we have to do if this is your problem is type in this command. So pip install UV, and we're going to press enter. This is going to install UV on your device. After this happens, we're going to have to turn off command prompt and then open it again. So I want to do it because I think it resets the command prompt. So we check UV space double dash version. Now we have 0.6.12. Based on all of the parameters that we have, this is supposed to work. Exit the command prompt. We exit Claude by clicking here in File and Exit. If you just go here on the X, Claude will not exit. It will still be running in the background. Click Exit. Now we open up Claude and we see that we have 0 errors. So thanks to this UV thing, everything's cool. And I'm going to say create a wallet and name it test Stefan. Let's see if the MCP works. I'll create a wallet. We allow it for this chat. And the MCP has created a wallet. Perfect. So the MCP works. For a lot of people, this will not fix the problem. You will still have problems with the UV. So what happens if you go into the command prompt and instead of getting a UV version, you get that UV does not exist. So you have no idea how to solve the problem. So let's say you write in this UV-version and we have a double dash here. UV space 2 dashes version. So instead of this, you get that the command UV is not recognized. So this is where you have to do a bit of manual work. So in this case, we're going to write in this command, Python space -m space site space double dash user dash base. So this is going to give us information about where UV was installed, right? If Claude still has the problem with the UV, you type in this command, which is python-m space site space user base. And we copy this line here. Control C. So when we copy this line, we're going to go here into a file explorer, and right here at the top, we're going to paste this address. And it's going to open a folder called Python 311. Double click on this, then we go into scripts. Into scripts, we're going to see UV and UVX. So now, the thing that we're going to have to do is set the path, so this is a command in Windows, to this folder. We need to add a path command to this folder. How do we do this? We go into the search and we write environment. So see, here we have edit the system environment variables. I click on this. This is going to open a pop-up that looks exactly like this. And you're going to see environment variables right over here. Click on environment variables and we're going to see two path destinations. We have one path here, which is user variables for myself, and system variables for the entire system, right? Path is going to be here. So we need to make sure that, wait, I'm going to open up scripts again. So this is where UV and UVX are. I'm going to click it all the way over here and I'm going to copy this address. I'm going to copy this destination and I'm going to go into this environment variables place and I'm going to edit the path variable. So here I'm going to add a new path and I'm just going to paste the address from Python. Okay. And then I'm going to go here into the system path and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click edit and I'm going to click add this destination. Okay. And okay again. Okay again. After this happens, we exit command prompt, we go to Claude, we exit Claude completely, and we try it again. Let's open up Claude and see what happens. Double click, opening it, and again, no errors. In most cases, in 90% of cases, this is going to fix everything. If not, if you're still getting the error, red thing here, UVX is a problem, we're going to go the final troubleshooting method. The final troubleshooting method is, let's just exit Claude. We're going to go through it. Final option that we have is, so if the pip install UV doesn't work, and if adding the path to the system variable and the local variable doesn't work, the third option is you go to this folder where you have UV and UVX. You manually select them, Control C, and copy these two files. And then you go into this PC, you go into your local disk, you go into Windows, you find a folder called System32, open it. Do not do anything in this folder except this thing. So System32, super important folder. Here, the only thing you're going to do is paste these to UV and UVX. We're just pasting UV and UVX. And then you exit the folder. Exit the folder, make sure command prompt is exited, and you've turned off Claude. After you do this, open up Claude again. By this time, the problem should be fixed. So you have three options. Pip install UV, check for the version. Then go and manually set up the path towards the folder where UV and UVX are. Finally, copy those files and add them into System32. Those are the three options. If none of those versions work, make sure to open up a Discord, a ticket in the Discord for Armor Wallet, and we're gonna help you set it up. But that's pretty much it when it comes to how to install UV, UVX, fix the problem for Windows, for Claude, especially for the Armor Crypto MCP. I'm Stefan, happy to have helped you out, and let's just do another another interesting command here, which I'm gonna say in Macedonian. So this is a bit of extra. You can use Cloud Desktop and the Armor MCP in any language. So I'm just gonna say to this MCP to make me a wallet in Macedonian. Yeah. So here in Cyrillic, in my native language in Macedonian, I am making a wallet called Stefan. And as you can see, the MCP is making a wallet in in my native language. So that's pretty cool. Again, if you want to use the Armor MCP, I'm gonna link it out down below. Feel free to check it out. Happy to help. If you have any more questions, inquiries, or want to get in contact with the Armor team, Discord is gonna be down below. Join the Armor Discord. Feel free to open up a ticket. And thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.